All right, my friends. This video took longer to get to than I was hoping, but here we are. Very happy to report on my experiment with this thing. It worked 100%. You remember in my last vid, I had these off. I had loosened the nuts behind them. Got a little separation from these and the chassis, I guess you'd say. And this is what I used right here. Just a Precision Electronics cleaner. Perfectly safe to spray directly into things of this nature. Yeah, worked great. Thing sounds awesome. No cutting out. Everything here, some of these knobs were, well, I don't want to say frozen up exactly, but yeah, weren't operating smoothly. Very touchy, hard to turn. Not hard to turn, I'm not that much of a pussy, but you get my drift. You know, these things are just supposed to turn nice and smooth and easy with no like drag or loose spots in them, you know, or tight here and then it gets all loose and then tight again. You know, they should just be working nice and smooth, and they are. All the noise is gone. It's working great. Outstanding. But here's what I really wanted to show you. And I wish I'd have done this before changing the speaker, but you'll get the idea. So here was the speaker that was in it. The old PV Blue Marble. And look at this pathetic little thing. You know, I can easily put my paw around it here, lift it up one paw, no problem. Like, you know, there's like nothing to this thing. Well, I happen to have this vintage 30 laying around. Like I said, I wish I'd have kind of done this on a different table before putting the speaker in, but I wanted to make sure it was gonna be like this vast improvement, you know. So I just popped it in and started jamming, but look at the difference in, I mean, look at the size of these fucking these magnets, you know, in the housing. This thing's like fucking shit. This thing, yeah, I can still wrap my paws around it, but it's a stretch. And I got some pretty decent sized paws, you know. But I could not hardly lift this motherfucker off the bar. I mean, you know, you got a little carpal tunnel thing going on, but this motherfucker's heavy. This is about, I don't know, not twice the size, obviously, but definitely considerably bigger. But also this, just the thickness of that behind the housing and the size of that magnet is just, I mean, this is a chunky speaker. Yeah. When I could lift it off the bar, but man, I couldn't hold it very long, man. It's so anyway, the difference in sound this made over this thing, oh my god. Like, it's night and day. It made it like a friggin' brand new amp. I mean, this thing actually, the clean tone sounded actually pretty decent on this thing. Not gonna lie. Put this vintage 30 in, and the clean tone, like, I didn't notice much of a difference, honestly. But the high gain, oh my God. It was so much better. Can't describe it. So, yeah, I agree with Glenn Fricker on this situation. Speakers they're the final link in your sound chain, and it is absolutely 100% worth upgrading your speakers, be it in an old combo amp like this or shit, a new combo amp. I mean, some of these new combo amps still have some shit speakers in them. Yeah, don't change your fucking pickups. It's idiotic. Unless you're going from like passive to active. There's a difference, but it's fucking wires wrapped around magnets, you know? It's like, it is totally worth getting better speakers for your combo amps or your speaker cabinets, whatnot. I mean, you can get a goddamn good speaker for well under $200. Now, I really want to check out those Eminence Carnivores. You can pick those up for like $165. You know, Eminence has a new one out or coming out. I need to follow up on that. But they got a new one geared for metal coming out called the Raven. That seems pretty badass. You pick those up for about $145, $150. You know, of course, their DV77 is very well known and popular among metal players, but yeah, I'll get around to a vid later on how damn good this thing sounds now with just cleaning it up and getting it working right again and putting a much, much better speaker in it. All right, I hope everyone is doing well. Hope you all have a good rest of your weekend. Talk to you guys later.